Okay, so I've already started cleanup here, obviously. My van did get hit by this branch here. Our flagpole got hit. Our gutter is down. Luckily, that's the only damage that the house has sustained. Oh, and our railing here. Our oak tree. This has been like we actually, tree was there before we built the house. Obviously, it's a pretty old oak. This is all ice chunks that's been coated, so I'm walking down carefully here. It's not horribly slick, just you want to watch your footing. So yeah, I started doing cleanup yesterday. Was out here for about 3 hours. My van lost the fog light here. I don't know how that happened, but it snapped it off. You can see where the branch hit, scraped the paint, and it also took out that fog light. But this thing was all over the place. It's just a miracle that it missed everything just so. So I'm lucky I only have a couple of damaged fog lights, which shouldn't be too bad to replace. In fact, I might get different ones anyway for it. But yeah, that big tree there, or that big branch, came off of that right there. My dad's car is usually parked right there, but I ended up moving it for him pretty late at night after a couple of these other smaller branches broke. We figured just in case, and it wasn't too long after that the heavy freezing rain hit. But you can see how many oak branches we have in the yard now. Pretty spindly looking now. And then all our trees are anorexic looking. They were so full of branches. We lost our golden chain tree. My sister and two nieces bought that for my parents for an anniversary probably about 25 years ago. So it snapped in half. But you can see the house is pretty intact. We're lucky with all the trees we have around. You can see how many branches are missing out of those trees back there. I have several photos. You can see these big trees here are just so thin now in comparison to what they used to be. We're lucky none of those came down. They could have caused some serious damage, mostly to the RV shed. Just walking around here. You can see we still have a lot of ice. Everything's thawing, but it was pretty thick of ice. So, and the temperature's not horribly warm out right now. It's raining right now. It's not freezing rain. I think the temperature is about 37 out. But you can see everything was coated like this. We lost the top of the pine tree. It actually looks like it might be leaning now too, so I don't know. We might have to just cut that one down. We lost this here. Split. Not worth trying to save that thing. One next to it's okay though, the same bush. This is the area that I had been working on cleaning up. Oh wow, deer tracks all over the what? That deer slipped inside. But you can hear chainsaws going like crazy. I'm not gonna mess with doing too much more cutting until we get our power back, because I already smell like fir and pine and sweat and BO. Because I can't take a shower because we don't have any water. because of our pump. Oh, lost a pine tree. That was one of Dad's little babies, so that's kind of sad. This whole area had already been cleaned out, but now it's extra clean. You can see, wow, tops of all those are gone. That oak tree, I had cut part of that tree in the process of trimming it, and a piece of it was lodged. So Mother Nature finished the job for me. Chances are we're just going to take that oak tree down because there's nothing left of it. My favorite tree died. Well, I guess it's not dead, but you can see it went out by the roots. It was a massive cherry tree. I've been here. I used to play with it, or play on it as a kid, climb it, and it had this nice little arc twist to it, so it fell, crossed over the neighbor's yard. They had cut up part of it, but I had to finish doing a better job, get it out of their way so they could actually get by. A lot of, oh, there's another, oh cool, that tree was one that we wanted to cut down anyway. We were gonna have to call PGE to have it taken out because it would have might have hit the power line. Problem solved. But this is just this side of the property. Like I said, we had been, especially after I had started last spring, but then after the forest fires that we had, we definitely were working on getting rid of all the undergrowth and berry bushes and crud. So a lot of this side had already been cleaned up. But you can just see the amount of fir branches we have. We had about, see if I can make it down here without falling. Yeah, I did it. But yeah, I had a pine tree that would cross through right here that I had to cut up and get out of the way. See remnants there. Our big, massive tree. My cousin Gabrielle and Daniel and I used to climb that thing and play in it all the time. Not so much of a playing tree now, because we actually might end up having to take that one down now, which is kind of sad because it's been here forever. You see all the downed branches. All this we're gonna have to clean up. Well, when I say we, me, it falls on me. We lost an oak tree and a small maple there, and it took out our nice holly tree, which had been here forever, which is heartbreaking because Mom loved that. I actually think I might be able to, I didn't cut it off, I pulled it out by the roots. I'm thinking possibly we get the four-wheeler, tie a rope around it, might be able to set it straight back up, and while we lost probably about 10 feet of it off the top, we might be able to salvage it and have it continue to grow. I hope so, because that is just an awesome tree. I love this one. In fact, I use this one to get the holly berries and stuff for a wreath that I make. More tree that I had to cut up. You can see we have another, that looks like one of our other cherry trees over there. Ice chunks on the ground. That's all A lot of this was stuff that was stuck on the trees, and as it's thawing out, it's falling. Some of the trees might have hit the neighbor house, but some of that's their own trees. I don't know. The other house didn't get hit. That tree's gonna obviously have to go. A lot of cleanup. Oh man, poor thing. Most of that survived, it looks like, but got a chunk of it's gonna have to come out. I haven't been down here this far to look, but you can just see the amount of cleanup. Yeah, you could just sit there Friday night, open up the door and just hear crack, snap, pop, boom, everywhere. Some of it was close, some of it was on the hillside. It's pretty foggy out. Just looking here, I don't think it shows up with this cheap little cell phone camera that I have. A lot of stragglers, broken branches, treetops out on the hillside. Well, there's two that will have to be cut down. Nothing left of them. Yeah, we got hit hard. Our poor oak tree.